folks, Andrew McGovern here, another edition of Pure Fishing TV. What we're going to talk about today is the Berkley range of trout baits and how effective and how successful a bait they are. Not only are they convenient because they come in these nice, easy to carry jars and they're plastic so they won't break. Come in a good range of varieties, but probably the single best thing about them is the fact that they float. So when we're fishing areas like this at Lake Yukonbeen and Lake Jindabyne in the Snowy Mountains in New South Wales, your actual bait sits above the weed. There's a couple of rigs you can use. Most straightforward rig is just a simple ball sinker, short leader, and there we have a couple of nuggets moulded around. You mould them around nice and well so it sits nice and comfortable on your suicide hook, probably about anything from about a size 4 to about a size 8 suicide hook. Now that's just your straightforward standard rig. The other rig you can use, which allows you to actually hedge your bets and use two different sorts of baits at the one time, is just a standard Paternoster rig where you've got a 3-way swivel, again small ball sinker, length of leader. In this case we've got the chunky chartreuse moulded together on one length of line, and on the other length of line we've got the sherbet burst, again moulded quite well so it sits on your hook nicely. What will happen is that'll sit on the bottom, you'll have one bait sitting up here in the water column, and with this slightly longer leader it'll be sitting up just a little bit higher in the water column, so it gives the fish, as they're cruising along the weed beds and they see these, they're almost irresistible to the trout. Rainbows in particular love them, but they work on all of the trout species available in most of our trout lakes around Australia. So that's pretty much it, folks. Let's get out on the water and see if we can get a few. So we just had a bit of a touch then. Here he goes. Sometimes it pays when you're bait fishing just to allow a little bit of loose line to let the fish actually take your bait, like that. We're on. The old pink power bait's done quite well. He's not a bad fish, this one. Oh, good jump out there. Again, I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. You can see how successful the power bait's been over these weed beds. Now this weed runs out 30-40 metres out there and the power bait's sitting above it, so it's absolutely perfect sort of area to work. Another nice fish. Beautiful fish. Okay, got another little fish here. We've had a really good afternoon this afternoon. We've actually got 6. Let's put the rod in the rod holder. All on the new Berkley Gulp trout nuggets. Absolutely outstanding bait. Bit more potent, they reckon, than the power bait. Nice rainbow. Just got him. Actually got a few other nice fish, all sort of around the kilo mark, and the power bait that's been doing the damage today, that's the beauty of this, is there's so much variety, is that the ones that we've been doing quite well today is the chunky cheese, the trout nuggets in the new Gulp, and the orange pulp. The orange pulp, one of my favourites. The other good one that we actually got a fish earlier on, we let him go, was on the red, the flame red, like pinky colour. So the Berkley Gulp's doing well for us this afternoon. It's all good. I think we're getting another bite now, so we better get back into the fishing.